Hi, and welcome. My name is Maestro, and I am a car detailer here in Norway. For more than 20 years, I have had the pleasure of increasing value to hundreds of cars by giving them a new and refreshed shine, both inside and out. And in this introduction video, I'll let you in on how I make my living.
It all started back in September of 2019. From my trip to Orlando, I had brought with me some pretty fantastic car detailing products and little by little started to build up my own small company through passing out homemade pamphlets to local businesses, advertising on social media, and simply word of mouth amongst customers at the store. Heck, I even made a couple of really silly promotional videos, using a microphone stand with a potato on top as my tripod for the camera. But people seemed to enjoy my silliness, and in the blink of an eye, I was off. As luck would have it, since I worked outside in the yard, the winter of 2019 was a mild one, and I got a chance to build up a great reputation in no time, and also make a buck or two for myself. That winter, I averaged about $120 per car, times 30 cars, so that added a little more money on the table and more spice on the pudding than usual in the household. To be honest, I was from that moment on a mission to build up a life for myself, to be able to stand on my own 2 feet economically and not rely on income from the welfare system as I had in the past. At the same time, this was something I really had a passion for, my dream job. So I just kept on doing it and kicked off 2020. Starting your own business means that you have to keep track of a whole bunch of new and important rules and guidelines. What are the costs of having a small company? What are the tax benefits? How do I register my car as a company car? How do I do it with insurance? And still I had to be on top of everyday detailing job, keep the customers happy, remember to have all I need in stock, and also be in charge of keeping the books clean. As the months passed, more and more customers found their way to my little homemade setup. And during 2020, I detailed more or less 150 cars, all on my own. I even struck several deals with various companies in and around my neighborhood, and prospects for the future were looking really good. Despite 2020 being a great year for car detailing, it also had its bad moments. In February, I got the shock of my life when an electricity bill close to $2,000 found its way into my mailbox and stirred up my whole world for a moment. Obviously, I was not alone being scammed in this matter, and that spring, the newspapers and media in Norway were pursuing the facts and tried to wrap their heads around what was really going on. Luckily for me, I got unexpected help from a trust to cover 50% of the gigantic bill and the rest from the social welfare. So with that paid off and out of my system, I welcomed 2021 and kept on detailing like never before. During 2021, my small company went on to gain even more customers throughout the year. And all in all, 160 cars came by for a refresh. For the most part, it was private jobs I thrived on, but also lots of company cars, so there was never a dull moment. As I had no boss standing over me yelling his head off, I could set up my own working hours, and on really hot days, I would work from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until late in the evening, when the sun was not a million degrees, and the light just perfect for spotting imperfections in the paint and so on. Of course, as many other people, I also have my favorite brand among cars. And in my case, that would be Porsche 928, 944, 959, 911, Carrera GT, Cayenne. Yep, the whole lineup. But when it comes to detailing on a professional level and keeping the customers happy, all cars are welcome. And they all deserve the same kind of treatment in my eyes, whether it be polishing, paint correction, inside cleaning, engine compartment cleanup, or simply just an outside degreasing and wash after catching grime and dirt from the road. 2022 kicked off like the previous years, working on a bunch of different cars, and my car detailing videos that I uploaded to Facebook really took off. People seemed to enjoy watching me making cars look brand new again, and the money I made rolled in like hot sauce in a Chinese restaurant. Customers were happy, I was happy, and life was good. Until it was not. In the span of the last 3.5 years, I had detailed just about 500 cars. But in March 2023, I was diagnosed with cancer in the hospital in my hometown, and my whole life went into a downward spiral from that moment on.